In the lush, tropical region of southern Thailand, there lived a dedicated farmer named Somchai. Somchai was a rambutan farmer, and his orchard was a vibrant paradise, filled with trees heavy with the spiky, red fruits that looked like they were wearing crowns of green hair. Every morning, Somchai woke up before the sun. As dawn broke and the first light touched the leaves, he would walk through his rambutan orchard. The air was thick with humidity and the sweet scent of ripening fruit. Somchai moved from tree to tree, inspecting the branches and leaves, looking for any signs of pests or disease. His hands, rough from years of hard work, gently pruned the trees and removed any damaged parts. Somchai had learned the art of rambutan farming from his father, who had inherited it from his father before him. The rambutan is a gift from nature, his father used to say. It requires patience, love, and respect. Somchai took these words to heart, dedicating himself to cultivating the best rambutans he could. The rambutan trees were a sight to behold, with their dense, dark green foliage providing a perfect backdrop for the clusters of bright red fruit. Somchai knew that growing rambutans was a delicate balance. The trees needed just the right amount of water and nutrients, and the fruit had to be picked at the perfect time to ensure they were sweet and juicy. One year, the weather had been particularly challenging. A dry season had threatened the young rambutan plants, and a heavy monsoon later on made conditions unpredictable. But Somchai refused to give up. He worked tirelessly, using every technique his father had taught him to protect and nurture his crop. He set up an efficient irrigation system to combat the dry spells and ensured proper drainage during the heavy rains. His hard work paid off. By the time the rambutan season arrived, the trees were laden with fruit. The rambutan's spiky exterior concealed the sweet, juicy flesh within, a testament to Somchai's dedication. The harvest was plentiful, and Somchai knew that it was time to gather his precious crop. He called in his family and a few trusted workers, and together they picked the rambutans, filling baskets with the luscious fruit. Word of Somchai's exceptional rambutans spread quickly through the nearby villages. People came from far and wide to buy his produce, drawn by the promise of sweet, juicy fruit. Somchai's rambutans became famous, and soon, they were being sold in markets and featured in upscale restaurants in the city. One day, a food critic from Bangkok visited Somchai's farm. She had heard about his rambutans and wanted to see the orchard for herself. Impressed by the quality of the fruit and the care that Somchai put into his work, she wrote a glowing article about his farm. This brought even more recognition to Somchai's farm, and his rambutans became a sought-after delicacy. With the increased income, Somchai could have expanded his farm or indulged in luxuries, but he chose to remain true to his roots. He invested in better equipment, improved the living conditions for his workers, and supported local schools and community projects. He also continued to use sustainable farming practices, ensuring that his land remained fertile and productive for future generations. Years passed, and Somchai's farm flourished. He became a respected figure in his community, known not just for his delicious rambutans but for his humility and generosity. Despite his success, Somchai remained the same dedicated farmer who began each day with a walk through his orchard, caring for his trees and the land that had given him so much. One evening, as the sun set over the orchard, casting a golden glow over the trees, Somchai stood among his rambutan trees. He listened to the gentle rustling of the leaves and felt a profound sense of peace. His journey had been long and filled with challenges, but it had been worth every moment. He knew that as long as he continued to care for his rambutans with love and dedication, they would continue to thrive, just as his father had taught him. And so, in the lush, tropical region of southern Thailand, the legacy of the rambutan farmer lived on, a testament to the power of hard work, patience, and the enduring bond between a farmer and his land.